Hello, this is Andy here, and this is a video response to the Mini Wargaming $350 video response contest. A link to the website will be posted below. Remember to check it out. It is a awesome place to go. They have a whole section on, buying things, of course, and then they have a section on battle reps and how to play and getting started with Warhammer. It's a perfect site to go check out. And as an added bonus for taking the time out of your day to watch this video, even though it is a response, I'll be quickly reviewing the majority of the models in my army. And by majority, I mean one or two, and maybe six. Alright, however, let's get to this. So we have we have guardsmen. They are weak, cheap, and mainly used to protect tanks. At least that's what I use them for. Next up, we have the slightly upgraded version of a guardsman, the Stormtrooper. These guys are slightly stronger than guardsmen, mainly used to take out Space Marines with their AP3 hotshot las guns. However, they excel at taking out tanks by deep striking right behind them with Melta. Next up, we have the Sentinel. See if I can get a good view on that. These are also weak, much like guardsmen. Cheap, much like guardsmen. However, they are good at bogging down enemy infantry, which is what guardsmen cannot do. And they mainly do this with close combat. Next up, we have the Armored Sentinel, basically the upgrades, such as the Stormtrooper to the Guardsman. These guys are slightly stronger than Sentinels, with their AV-12 front armor. They're expensive in comparison to Sentinels, but they are great at bogging down enemy heavy infantry, as in Termies and things with Thunderhammers, monstrous creatures. Very good at taking out those guys just because they can lock them in combat for so long. Next up, we have the Chimera. Get a good view of that. The Chimera is a relatively cheap tank. It's mainly effective just because it carries your troops around. However, it has a low AV value that leaves it prone to most enemy infantry, such as Space Marines, which carry bolters, which are strength 4, which can easily rip through the side armor of this baby, and Tau, which definitely take no effort to rip through the armor of this baby. Moving up next, we have the Devil Dog, Hellhound, or Bane Wolf. This guy here is fast-moving, one of the best fast-moving tanks that don't skim around. It has good armor for the price, depending on which tank you take. And, however, even with all these benefits, it has a low AV value. Actually, no, I take that back. It has a low amount of firepower and, I guess, a relatively low amount of AV value, given that it is 12 compared to some of the other things, such as the guy that's coming up next with AV-14 front, AV-13 back. It is the Leman Russ. This guy is a powerhouse. He excels at killing all, depending on which variant you get. For example, this variant is the Executioner type, which is great at taking out enemy Terminators or anything else that has a save of 2+. If you really wanted to, you could take 9 of these, which also makes it very nice. However, I don't really see people do that because it's quite expensive, both real money-wise and game-wise. Next up, we have one of my favorites, the Giant Missile Manticore. First of all, it comes with giant missiles. Great at taking out enemy vehicles and enemies themselves. I guess infantry. The only thing it lacks is a high armor penetration value. AP4 makes it really susceptible to Space Marines with 3+, and Terminators with 2+, and anything equivalent with similar armor values. Next up, we have the Vendetta, this flying little guy right here. This is probably one of the best tanks in the game. It excels at killing other tanks because it has 3 twin-link las cannons, and it looks cool. I mean, check it out. That looks pretty cool. Guess if I get a good angle, it might look cool. And I suppose that'll be all for today, given that this is just a video response. This has been Andy, and I hope you guys enjoy, and take care.